The first question we have is, where and when did exactly Sammy and Parker begin?
Parker and I, our relationship started at a local gym here in Naples. And Parker was he was not yet a client of mine before I started working with him. So he was just a friend who I saw in the gym. And I'd always come in. I was an instructor at the gym, and I would come in with a baseball hat. And he would always call me Luke Bryan. He said I look like Luke Bryan, and he just kind of always it was really fun to be around Parker. And our personalities just clicked from day one. And that's really where our relationship started. And then it grew, and we became trainer and client, and then took our training more private at a private gym. And, now I'm very happy and grateful to call Parker my brother today.
Right. That's awesome, though. I mean, it all sounds good. It has to start somewhere, and it's the little things that matter, too.
Yeah.
So exactly did you kind of come from and get started in all the volunteering? Was it something that happened, or was it more so just a decision that you made on your own?
My volunteering work, I think, really came after my relationship with Parker, only because I saw it as how I felt when I worked with Parker. And I felt overjoyed. I felt extremely happy. My first session with him, I will never forget it. It's just only because we didn't do anything out of the ordinary. And I remember just leaving the gym feeling very happy. And I was, at the time, he was 13. I was like, what did this 13-year-old, just do to me to make me feel so full of life? And, a lot of it comes down to Parker and the individual that he has. I think it's just that kind of giving back and doing good for others. It's a feeling that I'm very selfish about. I'm selfish, feeling very selfless. I think giving back is one of the greatest feelings, and if you do it with the right intentions, that's definitely what I mean. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the notoriety. I don't do it for the publicity. I just do it knowing inside of me that it's the right thing to do. And I just think, my calling for helping people with disabilities is because I think in my head, how I see it is a lot of society, I think, portrays people with disabilities as kind of puts them off in a corner and tells them, no, you can't do this and you can't do that. And that upsets me inside, because I know, that they want an opportunity just like anybody else. And why should we treat them any different? And I believe that everybody has abilities inside of them and things that they can do. And that's what we should be focusing on. And I think the world that we live in likes to focus on negativity. And I am so against that I rebel against that. And I like to focus on the good in people and what people can do. And that's what I do with Parker. And I was actually just telling that to a client today. I said, you know what? Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. And I think if we just focus on your strengths and your abilities and what you can do, you're going to be a much better person than if we just focus on your negativities and what you can't do. And, me putting myself out there and wanting to help and give my time, it's something that I enjoy doing, and I enjoy meeting new people, and I enjoy hearing, their stories and what they've been through and what they've been able to accomplish. And it's just hearing stories like that that's very inspiring, and it's very motivating, and it keeps me, I think, very humble and keeps me grounded on what I want to do in life. So that's why I really got into volunteering.
Catch up 8, 5, 6, 7, all the way down, all the way up.